Hello and welcome back to the Austrian street course race weekend. We are here on the Sunday, on the final day, and we have two more races to come, starting with the IndyCar now here. It's 10 laps around this street course race with 22 drivers taking on this racetrack, and it's the third last race of this season for the IndyCars. And we have a pretty exciting point standings right now with Scott McLaughlin leading the point standings, but he's only 4 points in front of second place Kyle Kirkwood. But Kyle Kirkwood is starting nearly in the last row, so it will be difficult for Kirkwood to get a lot of points. And the same problem is for the third place driver with Beto Award, who is only 1 spot in front of Kyle Kirkwood and 13 points. And we will look at the top 8 right now with Alex Below also 7 points behind McLaughlin. Then comes Newgarden, Dixon, Lundgaard and Ericsson the top 8. But as we can see, the gaps are pretty big, so if McLaughlin gets a good race here from third place, he could reach out in top and maybe get some good margin in front. But first we look at the starting lineup with Rosenqvist on pole next to DiFrancesco, and as already mentioned in row 2 it's Scott McLaughlin next to Scott Dixon. Then row 3 for Connor Daly and for 06 for Armstrong, and then comes Kiefer Simpson next to Marcus Ericsson. Then row 5 for Joseph Newgarden and for Stingray Robb, and then it's Louis Foster next to Alexander Rossi. Then we have Graham Rahal and Alex Below, 4th in points. And then it's Santino Ferrucci in the black and white car and next to his teammate David Malukas. Then it's the 5 of Beto Award next to Kyle Kirkwood and Christian Lundgaard next to Will Bauer. And running out the field, it's Christian Rasmussen next to Colton Herder. But now let's go racing. Race number 10, 10 laps. It's the Austrian street court race. We are green here in Austria. And as we know already from the race yesterday in the WEC series, we can't really overtake in the first 2 corners. The real overtaking is here. Overtaking opportunity. I can't speak anymore. Opportunity now for overtaking, and McLaughlin already up to second place. So a strong start for the points leader with DiFrancesco already losing some spots in this first lap. Maybe now Scott Dixon also can attack. No, still Rosenqvist in first place, but McLaughlin is now really close behind him, and I think he wants this win so desperate. And there's the attack, but Rosenqvist can cover, and McLaughlin was smart enough to take it back and not risk it and go maybe for contact. And there is Scott Dixon now on the outside against DiFrancesco. What a move from the Kiwi, and he's now in third place. Scott Dixon is also 16 points, so also he is still in contention for the championship. 17 of the 22 drivers still can win it, but I think this could change after this race. If McLaughlin remains in second place, Rosenqvist but still holds off McLaughlin. A very good drive from Felix Rosenqvist so far, with McLaughlin really close behind him, and he wants to get by so bad. With Dixon third, now on the inside, now this is the chance, and this is the overtake from Scott McLaughlin. There it is, and now he wants to pull back and he wants to get as quickly as possible a big gap behind him. And already you can see it here that it's really strong what he's doing. Oh, and there's a big crash! Daly and Newgarden, and Daly is into the wall and nearly upside down, I think. Oh, that was a big one. I don't know who was in front. Oh, we see it here in the replay. It's unfortunate. Newgarden is nearly in front of him, and Daly moves onto the turn to turn it, but they make contact, and it's a hard hit for Daly. I hope he's okay. Yeah, both drivers okay. That's good to hear. Daly okay, Newgarden okay. The race over for them, but nothing bad happened, and so we can continue with still 5 more laps to come, and we are back with the green flag, and Scott McLaughlin leads the field here into the first few corners. Rosenqvist second, Dixon third, DeFrancesco fourth. Oh, and there's Rosenqvist! Rosenqvist is back by McLaughlin. What a surprising move by the Swedish driver, and he's back in first place. With McLaughlin again in second, Dixon goes to the outside. Can he make a move? No. McLaughlin keeps the inside and keeps second place, and McLaughlin now, oh, he's under pressure again. Dixon goes to the inside, nearly make contact, but he's by. What a bad start for Scott McLaughlin, who loses 2 places. And Dixon is now by and into second place with only a few more laps to go. Dixon second, McLaughlin third, Kifrin Simpson, the man from the Cayman Islands, in fourth place. Strong race so far for him. And now we see that McLaughlin is losing a bit of time here through these corners and is now already far behind the first 2. He has a gap now who he needs to close if he wants to win this race. Rosenqvist still in front with Dixon second. There comes maybe the move. Oh, that was very close. Rosenqvist nearly into the wall here, but he remains first. And now it's Dixon who wants to get by Rosenqvist. So Rosenqvist is nearly defending every time in this race. With now the next overtaking opportunity coming here. Dixon goes to the outside. Maybe a new row. Oh, it's close, but Rosenqvist remains in first place. And still some more laps to go. Maybe now into this one. He goes to the outside. There's no chance to overtake him onto the outside line. And so the next overtaking opportunity is now on this long backstretch. But no move there. And the last one is through this turn, and now here, and now he goes to the inside. Now he has the chance, and he's by. Scott Dixon, with only 1 more lap to go, leads this race now. Can Rosenqvist make him move back, or is Dixon too fast for him? Maybe into turn number 5 now. Rosenqvist goes to the inside, but it's not enough. Dixon with the brave move, and he is still in the lead, and Rosenqvist now seems like he's falling back a bit, and so this could be the race win for Scott Dixon. On to the last few corners, and it is in case that second time Scott Dixon wins the Austrian Street Course race. What a drive from Scott Dixon. He is the winner in front of Rosenqvist and McLaughlin in third, and for the championship this means Scott McLaughlin has now a 10 points gap to second place below. Award in third, then comes Kirkwood, Dixon in fifth, then Eriksson, Lundgaard and Newgarden the top 8, with all of the top 8 still in the chance to win the championship. And we will see right now that Rosenqvist also have this chance, but after Rosenqvist comes Rossi, and he is already out of contention of the championship. So 9 drivers remain with 2 races to go, and so the game is on. For the last 2 races, it's now everyone's game. Malukas in 17th, then comes Rob Armstrong, DeFrancesco, Rasmussen and Louis Foster, the top 22. And this was it from the thrilling race here for the IndyCar series. We will be back in a few hours for the GT3 series. Don't miss this race. Until then, bye bye.